Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the live in-person and live Zoom worship service of the Universalist Unitarian Church of Riverside. I'm hearing an echo. Is anyone else? Yeah? Okay. All right. Our opening hymn this morning is number 134, Our World is One World, from the Gray Hymnal. Feel free to sing as the Spirit moves you, and stand in body or spirit and join us in singing hymn number 134, Our World is One World.
That wash
Thank you for joining us here in person, and thank you for joining us remotely by Zoom, where we will continue live streaming and posting these services on our YouTube channel for our virtual attendees. I'm Grace Preuss, a member of the Worship Committee, and I will be your worship associate today. Other members of the Worship Committee who make this service possible include Alec Peck, our music coordinator, who is filling in for Adam Wedeking today, who monitors our visual and online connections, and also Margaret Johnston, who is in charge of our sound system today. We welcome you to join this morning with an open mind and an open heart, and with muted electronic devices, please. Welcome all who seek renewal in a weary world. Welcome all who come with love and energy to share. Welcome to those who worry for the future. Welcome each one who is grateful for today. In community, we share our strength with one another, and we keep the flame of love burning bright. Thank you again for being with us this morning. Before we move into the service, there are a few announcements we'd like to share. We will mention several websites, email addresses, and phone numbers. At the end of the service, we will leave up a slide with all of this information, and it is also available on our website. The monthly UUCR newsletter comes out the first of every month by email, and per request by postal mail. If you have something newsworthy or that you would like to contribute, please email uuchurchofriverside.calendar@gmail.com or call the church office at 951-686-6515. If you would like to be added to our mailing list, please contact the church office. Book Club. The book club meets on the second Monday of each month. The next meeting will be held tomorrow, April 14th at 6:30 p.m. in the annex. The book being discussed is Come As You Are by Emily Nagoski. The Board of Trustees meets on the third Monday of each month. The next meeting will be held on April 21st at 5:30 p.m. in the annex. The summer yard sale, which is usually held in the beginning of May, has been postponed until May 30th to the 31st. Setup will be Thursday, May 29th. It will take place in the parish hall, and more details will be available shortly. Now I'd like to invite Adam Wedeking to the pulpit for some announcements that he has for us.
Good morning. Some of you may know I've been working as a caregiver for a long time. Member Glenn Granfield, who is on hospice currently. Tomorrow he turns 91, and so today after church, if you feel like you'd like to go by and visit him and wish him a happy birthday, between 12 to 2 there will be birthday cake, sandwiches and chips and stuff that his niece has gotten ready for everybody. So between 12 and 2, you can stop by his house, wish him a happy birthday. If you don't know where his house is, you want his address, come see me after church, and I will give it to you. The second announcement I want to make is that our Social and Environmental Justice Committee usually meets on the third Sunday of the month. This month, that is Easter Sunday, and so I'm aware there may be people who are busy doing other things that Sunday, so we're going to postpone it because I think we've got some really important stuff to talk about this month, so we're going to postpone it just 1 week. We'll meet on the fourth Sunday of the month. I believe that would be the 27th, but 2 Sundays from now instead of next Sunday. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Adam. Our time together is brief, but it is filled with joy. In that spirit, I invite you to turn to those around you, greet them, welcome them, and share that joy. You can use the Zoom wave gesture or just wave at your camera. Okay, thank you, everyone. We can talk more after the service in the parish hall. Okay. To our new guests and visitors, we'd love to chat with you out in the parish hall after the service, where you can also find our visitors book. Please leave your name before you leave so that we know you are here, and leave your contact information if you would like updates on events of the church. There will also be a short discussion after the service to share your reflections with us. For those online, the best way to get added to the mailing list is to email the church office at admin@uuchurchofriverside.org. And now I invite you to sit back and take a slow, deep breath as we move into the worship hour. You are welcome to read with me the mission statement of our church. Our mission is to foster a diverse religious community that celebrates life, affirms the individual, encourages spiritual growth and open thought, and works to advance social justice and environmental sustainability. Our guest speaker today is Friba Dawar from the Human Migration Institute. She states in her bio, "I am Friba Dawar, an Afghan educator, mother of 4 daughters, and proud Riverside resident. I've worked as a teacher trainer and school principal, and now serve as a cultural and community liaison at the Human Migration Institute. I also run A Taste of Afghanistan, a small catering business that helps support families in need. I enjoy cooking and spending time with my family and friends in my free time." In this talk, I share my journey from Afghanistan to Riverside and how my experiences as a mother, educator, and advocate shaped my mission to support girls' education. I discuss the impact of the current crisis on Afghan girls and introduce Success Journey Academy, an online school that brings learning to those who are now banned from classrooms. This is a story of resilience, hope, and the belief that education can change lives. We have 2 lightings of sacred flames. The first is a remembrance candle for the indigenous peoples who continue to cry out for justice and self-determination. We remember that the land underneath us is the unceded land of several indigenous peoples, the Cahuilla, the Luiseño, and the Cupeño. We light this sacred flame in their remembrance and in recognition of their ongoing struggle for freedom and dignity. Our second sacred flame is our own chalice, the symbol of our faith. We are blessed with this space and opportunity to strive to live out our common principles, to bring justice, equity, and compassion into our daily lives, to resist all that threatens the earth and her people, and to be part of a world community with peace, liberty, and justice for all. Let these thoughts carry us forth as we journey and worship together. Today's chalice lighting words are The Ember of Hope and Love Set Ablaze by Lisa Doege. What if sometimes it's not about a light in the darkness? What if sometimes it's about sparking potential into possibility and possibility into existence? What if sometimes the flame that burns in the chalice of our faith is nothing less than the ember of hope and nothing more than love set ablaze? What if sometimes all we need to do is to follow this flame, one among scores, hundreds, thousands of steadily flickering flames across the land and among so many peoples on the way to justice and into the land of peace? What if we dare to kindle that chalice? Now we will have a memorial chalice lighting for our member Kay Mowry. We are sad to announce that our beloved friend and member Kay Mowry passed away last Sunday on April 6th. Kay Julene Mowry was born in a small town in Iowa in 1935, which had a population of about 1,000. While Kay was in school, she enjoyed sports, especially basketball. She enjoyed her education and music, and her family was active in the Methodist Church. Kay met Dave Mowry when she was 16 years old. She attended Drake University in Des Moines, Iowa for 3.5 years, and then Dave and Kay married in 1955. Kay taught the first and second grades while supporting Dave with his years of engineering school. They moved to Riverside in 1957. After 12 years in engineering, they purchased a franchise, and Kay and Dave worked at that business until their retirement, which was some 35 years later. Kay and Dave joined the Universalist Unitarian Church in 2000 and became strong advocates for environmental and LGBTQ issues. Over the course of the past 24 years, Kay chaired the Green Sanctuary Committee, Simple Living Support Group, and Women's Federation. She taught Sunday school and sang in the choir, and also chaired Caring Network, Friday Flicks, and a Connection Circle, and served on the Committee of Shared Ministry. She was a warm and encouraging presence in our church, and we will miss her. Now we'll have a moment of silence for Kay. Thank you. Our hymn now is number 1008, When Our Heart is in a Holy Place, from the Teal hymnal. Feel free to sing as the Spirit moves you, and stand and body your spirit, and join us in singing number 1008, When Our Heart is in a Holy Place.
From deep inside, and we listen with and we feel the power of each other's faith. Then our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place. We are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place.
Thank you, Tinka. This portion of our service is to support our beloved historical church. This can be accomplished in several ways. In addition to the weekly collection, you may send your checks to the church address, which is shown here. You may contribute by PayPal using the QR code, which is shown here, as well as on the church website and in the newsletter. Stater Brothers Market gives our church a rebate on Stater grocery cards, which we will have in church each Sunday. You get the full value of your purchase, and the church also receives a percentage for free. Please see Dinah Rowe in the back, or Robert Brown in the church office if you are interested in purchasing the gift cards. Please donate as the Spirit moves you by whatever method works best for you. Thank you for your generosity. To those who give of their time and their talent, thank you for your generous care and attention. And to all of you who have joined us here today, thank you for the gift of your presence. Will our ushers now please come forward to receive the collection? A tote bag will also be passed around to collect food and hygiene items for those in our local community. And we give thanks from the Teal hymnal. Feel free to sing as the Spirit moves you, and stand and body your spirit and join us in singing hymn number 1010, We Give Thanks.
Oh, we give thanks for this precious day, for gathered here, cast far away, for this time we share with love and care. Oh, we give thanks for this precious day.
Our meditation today is by Rebecca Savage. We invite you now to take a moment to sit back, breathe, get comfortable and relax, and gently close your eyes if you wish. Spirit of life, eternal mystery that holds us close. Receive the meditations of our hearts this day. We come together in this quiet moment to unify our hearts again towards the clarion call of our time. May justice and equity guide us to great connection, a greater truth. Our part is just as great, to approach dismantling systems of oppression within us in order for all of us to be free. To know that when I cherish and tend to the divine spark within me, when I know in my bones that I am worthy of love and whole just as I am, that there is greater potential for mutual understanding and care. Love is not scarce. Our ability to extend compassion and grace can be. I place my hand over my heart and know I can feel the spirit of life within me. I invite you to place your hand over your heart and feel the spirit of life within you. The spirit of life is divine within us. The spirit of life is here. This is the beginning of justice and equity when we go within in order to be of service in our communities and in our world. May it be so. Now let us pause for a moment of silence and reflection. Now I would like to introduce Friba Dawar, speaking to us on A Seed of Hope, educating Afghan girls for a brighter future. Thank you, Friba.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me today in this holy place to share my journey with you all. Dear friend, family, and supporters, my name is Friba Dawar. I come to you today with a heart full of both sadness and hope. I am a daughter of Afghanistan, a mother to 4 amazing girls, and a proud resident of Riverside. Like many of you, I believe in the power of kindness and importance of helping others. Since I was 6 years old, my life has been shaped by the effects of war in my country. Even with all the hardship, I never let go of my dreams. I learned early on how important it is to stay strong and keep moving forward. This straight led me to a career in education in Afghanistan. I work as a trainer, an academic manager, a school principal. In every role, my goal was to give women to a good education in a safe and caring space. I truly believe that when you educate a woman, you educate her whole life, her whole family and her community. When I came to United States in 2016, I continued my mission because I was a school principal. I established Omar Khayyam High School in Afghanistan in 2008 when Taliban gun on that time. The girls and women, they didn't have chance to go to school, so I established the school just for women and girls that they didn't have chance to go to school during Taliban. We had 300 women and girls there, and about 30 staff that they work for Omar Khayyam High School. But unfortunately, the Taliban came back and it repeat again. So I moved to United States in 2016. I continue my mission. I now work as a community and culture liaison at the HMI, Human Migration Institute, HMI, helping refugees and new neighbors in Riverside County feel supported and welcome. Okay, now I want to talk about HMI. Who is HMI? HMI is established in 2015, and we are a nonprofit organization that we work and support refugee population. Our aim is to be resourceful and effective in transmitting refugee life, change public attitude for the better, and connected diverse population with the same community. We have ESL program. We also for women and children that they are in school. We have after school program, and also we have some other program that we help the professional refugee they're professional in their own country. We call this career pathway program as well. So that's our HMI program, but we have served more than that. We support them to have rent assistance. We support them to have food in their table. We support them to have childcare, to have chance to study, and we have best staff and best great volunteers that they support us since 10 years. In base of this, we call people to come and help us through HMI. And HMI is a family for people who need help in Riverside County. So out of my work, I start a Taste of Afghanistan by supporting HMI, and this is a catering business, and I want to help people that they need help, right? What? So when I get the order, I cook food and give the profit to the people that they need help, or they need food, or they need medication, they are sick, or somehow. So in these two things that I work with, one is HMI, one is Taste of Afghanistan. When Taliban take over, I thought, okay, now we have to start again. We have to create another thing, or we have to establish another thing to girls get education in Afghanistan. Why they don't have this right? Why they didn't have chance to go to school back? They have their dream. So I, with support of HMI, start Success Journey Academy. That's it's online school, and we're gonna have this online school for girls, like we bring school to their home. So two quotes speak deeply to my heart and mission. Behind every success woman is herself. Reminding us of our inner strength. And behind of every success man is a woman. So this is very important. When we educate a woman, we educate, a community, a country. So with this belief in mind, I want to talk about something very serious and very close to my heart. In the past 3 years, almost 4 years, when Taliban took over, women and girls lost many of their basic dream, their basic right. So by creating or by establishing Success Journey Academy, I want to help them, but I need support. I need support of community to help us and we need budget, we need money to start this program with them. We need internet, we need the salary of the teachers, we need other things that you want to help us. We want to reach them to their goal, help them to reach to their goal. This was my story. This was my journey. If any have any questions, please feel free and ask me. And I have my niece that she supports me through that. So she has some short, speech she wants to share with you guys. And I hope, yes, if you have any question, I am here. Yes, thank you.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for being here today. My name is Alaha Mosa, and I am a 16-year-old Afghan American. I was raised in a home where education was everything. My parents taught me that learning is not just a right, but rather it is a responsibility. It is a key that opens every door. And I've been fortunate enough to grow up with that key in my hand. But not every Afghan girl has been given the same chance. In Afghanistan today, girls are being erased from classrooms. Their books are taken, their teachers were dismissed, their futures are stolen. simply because they are girls. They have no place in school, no voice in society, and no right to dream beyond the walls of their home. But I refuse to accept that. I am using the education that I have been so blessed to have to help those who have been denied theirs. That's why I stand before you today to speak on behalf of the millions of voiceless Afghan girls who have been denied their right to an education. But I'm not just speaking for them, I'm standing with them. We can stand with them. Together, we can do more than just hope for change, we can be the change. By coming together to raise both awareness and the funds needed, we can expand the Human Migration Institute's online school program and open the doors of education to even more Afghan girls. Every effort, every voice, every contribution brings us one step closer to a future where these girls are supported. When you educate a girl, you empower an entire nation. So let's stand with them. Let's build the future they've always deserved. Because they tried to silence Afghan girls, so we will make sure that the world hears them louder than ever. Thank you.
Do you have any question?
Thank you so much, Friba, and is it Ella? Elaha? Elaha? Elaha. Thank you so much for that. Okay, our closing hymn now is number 118, This Little Light of Mine, from the Gray Hymnal. Feel free to sing as the Spirit moves you, and stand and embody your spirit, and join us in singing hymn number 118, This Little Light of Mine.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Building up a world, I'm gonna let it shine. Building up a world, I'm gonna let it shine. Building up a world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Let us continue to grow as citizens of our communities, our nation, our world. Let us work to build the common good for ourselves and the generations to come. May it be so. Amen, namaste, and blessed be. Thank you, Friba and Elaha, for sharing your valuable time and insights with us this morning. It is sincerely appreciated, and we look forward to seeing you again. We also like to thank Tinka Friend, who accompanies our hymns in the American Sign Language. Now we will have 10 to 15 minutes of discussion following the service for those who wish to share your thoughts and observations on today's topic. Please be aware that this will be included on the video that is posted, and keep your comments respectful and appropriate and under 2 minutes. For the rest of you, you are now welcome to adjourn into the parish hall. So we could bring Friba and Ella back up here if anyone in the audience would like to ask them any questions, please. And at this time, I'd like to to say that the Women's Federation at UUCR recently celebrated International Women's Day with the Human Migration Institute led by Celine here. And it was a very inspiring and wonderful time that we had, and we hope for future collaborations with your organization. All right, so if there's any questions?
I would just like to say the main speaker today centered on helping the poor. On the Bible it says the poor will always be with us, you know, and a lot of churches, if we can care for the poor by giving cans of food out to them, and they need a can opener to open them. There are churches that are very generous in their serving. Like, for example, I went to a church, Catholic church in this area, and they had a warm plate of food for me. And I think that was very, very good. Thank you for letting me share.
Okay, did we have any questions? Okay.
I don't really know what to ask, but I just wanted to call people's attention to the movie St. Judy. I worked for an immigration lawyer about 15 years ago, Judy Wood, who has a practice in Los Angeles. She asked me to write a brief about for a case that she had that had failed and was taken to appeal court. And I happened to be reading books about rights in Afghanistan, so I volunteered to write a brief. It wound up succeeding in the Ninth Circuit Court of the Ninth Circuit Court here in the West Coast with a perfect 12-0 vote of the justices of the Supreme Court. And consequently, led to a movie that was made called St. Judy about women's rights in Afghanistan and the success of the suit on behalf of a female educator in Afghanistan. So it really touches me strongly because I never met the person I was defending. And it's nice to hear that Afghan women are doing much better in California now, in the United States. Thank you for getting here and thank you for coming. Thank you.
Friba, how are women going to get access to Wi-Fi under the project of training when we were talking about doing that?
Yeah, thank you for asking this question, Nurad. We have to provide them Wi-Fi we have to pay them the Wi-Fi monthly to use that, as we estimate for each individual girls that they have a class for a month, they have at least $20 for Wi-Fi and other expenses. If we support $20 or $25 per month, we educate a woman or a girls for the 9 years of education, like nine months of academic education month. So yeah, $25. We have to get them from here, because they cannot buy it. They can go outside and buy the Wi-Fi, so we have to provide it from here through online.
Thank you, and thank you for coming. That actually sparked a question for me. On the news, you hear, or at least my interpretation of what I hear, is that if you are in countries where there are oppressive governments or regimes, that sometimes Wi-Fi access is cut off. So even if you normally have Wi-Fi access, that the government can somehow stop that. So I'm just wondering, is that a possibility? If they did have it, that if the government became so angry, so oppressive, that they could somehow stop any kind of connection to Wi-Fi?
Thank you for your question. Yeah, this is maybe happen. We don't know about, but we also had another option, homeschool. So we can do a small group of students in one home or one house, and then we hire teachers to go there. We had two options, online and both homeschool. Some areas, they don't have electricity. So in that case, we hire a teacher, and then she go to make a small group, 5 or 6, and teach the students over there. Yeah.
So I am assuming that you would appreciate any monetary money donations, however big or however small, $5, $10, or whatever. So if someone wanted to write a check for you this morning, would it be made out to HMI? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
We work through HMI, and HMI receive everything. And also we can give you the result of our work, and maybe because someone wants to, when donated, they want to see the impact or the result, so we can share that with you guys as well. Anyone who wants to, yeah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Celine Nielsen, and I wanted to share that every donation will be to HMI will be tax-free, so you can get a receipt of your donation as well. And everything we do here will help bring hope to the girls in Afghanistan. It has been 4 years now that they've been away from education, and in the country there's a lot of despair among the girls because you can't really keep people away from education. So we're just trying to provide this natural need. Yeah.
Thank you, Celine.
Thank you, Friba and Elaha, for your presentation. My question is, so I am assuming, of course, that there are no female teachers in Afghanistan. Is that correct?
We have a lot of female teachers. Right now they are jobless and they don't have job. So besides we support girls, we support teachers as well. So we want to hire them to work with the girls. Yeah. Yeah.
So the government, whenever it changes or they're in power, everybody has to just stop everything and try to.
They did in the past, before 2001, and they took over the government 5 years. So they did the same rules that right now they have. And we had, on that time, we also had some home school. It had good results for the girls. They get education, but unfortunately, there were not any online school on that time. But fortunately, we have online school, we have internet, we have so we want to run home school and online school as well, and hire teachers as well to support them. Yeah.
Online schools going on right now?
There are some organizations, they have online school in some part of Afghanistan, yeah.
As you said, it's a huge loss for the country itself when you silence, half of the population or however many the women are. So yes, I think this is very important work and we really appreciate what you're doing here. Yes.
Having us today here.
Good morning. Thank you both so much for coming. I just wanted to express appreciation. I know that there's a lot of despair in Afghanistan given the oppression that girls and women are facing, and there's a lot of despair here in the United States for people who care about and serve refugee communities because refugee communities are under attack here in the United States as well. So I just wanted to thank you both for your tenacity and the largeness of your heart and the depth of your courage for making life in Afghanistan better for girls and life in Riverside better for refugees. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So was there anyone else who'd like to come up and have comments or questions on this topic today? Is there anyone online? No? Okay. Then,
Yeah, before I leave, I want to share a story of a girl that in Afghanistan, if I have time. There was a girl, it's a real story. A girl, because Taliban allowed girls to get education until 6th grade, right? A girl was in the top grade in each in her classes from the first until 5th grade. And then suddenly she had failed in 6th grade. And the teachers were surprised, what happened to her? Why she get failed? And when they asked her, why you are failing all your subjects? And she said, I don't want to miss my school. And if I get in 6th grade, then I never have chance to come back to school. So that's why I didn't answer my question, I didn't study, so that's why I want to be failed in 6th grade. It's so sad. She had great dream, and she said, I want to become a doctor, but right now I want to stay in 6th grade. It's just so sad for the sad story for girls that they are hardworking, they are intelligent, they are smart, but unfortunately they don't have chance right now. Yeah. Thank you for having me.
okay, so if there are no further comments, we thank you for sharing your thoughts. And now we invite you to join us in the Parish Hall for further fellowship. Today, we have a special spring treat from Lauren, one of our members. She is from Wisconsin, right? And there will be fresh cheese from a Wisconsin master cheesemaker in the Parish Hall. And so there's Swiss and an internationally awarded Havarti and Münster cheese. So we thank Lauren for her treats, and we hope you enjoy. Thank you so much.